Hello, and welcome. It's David Bradley from the Box Room here. I'm doing videos about old Commodore computers, but I did just hear on the sports news that Shohei Ohtani has decided not to come to the Toronto Blue Jays, but in fact go to the Los Angeles Dodgers. And they have signed a deal, and I mean, who knows all the particulars and things and stuff, but it's for $700 million over 10 years. And time will tell if this was a good deal, a great deal, or a donkey deal. Because, of course, next coming year, um, Mr. Ohtani will be recovering from Tommy John surgery, which means he will not be able to pitch. That is the word. Who knows? Oh, who knows? Maybe by the playoffs. Who knows? It's been a long time. I don't know how long. It takes a long time to recover and sort out oneself from that, if they ever do. He is supposedly now 29, so he will be with them, I guess, until he's, like 38, 39. And that's a lot of money. Like in 700 million American would be closing on $1 billion Canadian. That's a lot of money. And it's a gamble because, like, Tommy John surgery is a beautiful, magical thing. And he's already had it once. I did see there was some player who I think he struggled more and then had to have the Tommy John surgery a second time, and apparently the second time it went better than the first time. This was not Ohtani. I don't remember who it was. Anyway, there are no guarantees um, that he will be able to pitch again or that he won't be able to pitch again. And I guess really what we're going to find is um, sooner or later than sooner, or sometime or another, if this was a good deal, then they'll be sort of having clusters of World Series rings. So much so, you could fill a Christmas tree with them. Like if they suddenly go on a tear and win a whole bunch of World Series, then of course, and he is hitting well and pitching well and doing wonderful things. Ow, ow, ow! Something's in my foot. Ow. Then of course it's a great deal. If he never pitches again and his hitting drops off because of his elbow and other such things, it's not a good deal. So, am I upset that the Toronto Blue Jays did not acquire Mr. Ohtani or the services of Mr. Ohtani? Well, no, not really. It's a big gamble, a very big gamble in American funds. And I'm sure there's other things, and I'm sure there's insurance policy things, and who knows what else. I mean, I don't think they'll ever release all the conditions and things and stuff. I seem to remember in the NFL, they talk about contracts and they say it's this much, and then a little bit lesser amount saying guaranteed money, which means that I guess if things go tragically wrong, that there's an out where it doesn't quite cost them as much as it would have. But I've never heard that in baseball. So we'll see. But, look at it this way. They're going to get more people in the stands. Revenue. They're going to sell a lot of Ohtani jerseys. Revenue. Hats, maybe. All kinds of things will sell. So, I'm kind of like when Disney bought um, the rights to Star Wars and stuff. People are like, oh my God, they played billions. Yeah, well, they're making billions. Many more billions than what they paid. And so it's a roll of the dice, a shot in the dark. We will see in the fullness of time, as my brother would say, whether it is the bargain of the century or the screw up of the century, or who knows, it could be somewhere in the middle where he performs admirably, maybe not at the superstar level that they're hoping, but that he contributes well, pitches okay, and is a positive influence on his team. I still look forward to having Vladdy face off in a World Series game where Ohtani is pitching and watch Vladdy send a grand slam over the wall. Will it happen? I don't know. But hey, The Blue Jays have the core. Kind of like the Leafs have the core. And the core has to score. And if the core don't score, we won't be going to playoffs no more. So, your best players got to be your best players. And perhaps Ohtani will be one of those best players for the Dodgers. And perhaps he won't. Time will tell. But certainly at the moment, I'm sure, before he even steps onto the field, they will have made back his salary in things, jerseys, and I don't know if they'll have special hats or what other, maybe mugs. And I don't know. I haven't been in an MLB team's like merchandise store, but I would bet before he even puts a toe onto the spring training field that they will have already made back the $70 million and then some on all the merchandising. And one of the other reasons I bet that he decided on down there is, first of all, he's familiar with the area, but the other thing is let's face it, there's a whole lot more marketing, advertising, and other revenue streams, as they say, for such athletes in the United States of America. There just is. And much as Canada is a lovely, lovely place, you don't hear of our athletes getting, making whatever they're making and then making a whole bunch more. Like, look at the right now. I don't know what the figures are, but the Kelsey brothers, they're in every ad. You turn around, their mother's in ads. So I suspect there were many reasons. Uh-oh, I'm being phoned. This recording may stop. It did not stop. So we'll just finish up by saying I wish the Dodgers well, and I think looking back or looking down the road at it and back on it eventually, the Jays will probably wipe their brow and say, well, we tried, but just as well it didn't go our way. Anyway, from the box room, David Bradley signing off. Go Jays go. Bye for now.